Good morning, everybody. Hi, Steve. Hi, Nico, Gary, Bob, Big John, and Luke. And there's our Charlie. How you doing, Charlie? We are back in again on Videoslots today for another £300 bonus hunt. Morning, Angry. Just caught up Bob's from last night. Great cash out, some lovely wins. I had some run last night, hadn't I, GC? My God, it was going terrible. It was going absolutely terrible. Just hold out for 5 minutes. I need a poo. But we're all about service here, aren't we? We are all about service, like. We will do our best. Good evening, Angry. Evan, what time zone are you in, dude? Morning, Big Dog. I seen your request there, Big Dog, for Irish Frenzy, so I'll start in that, sure.
Welcome to Irish Frenzy.
Okay. I played this not long ago and I think it was alright, actually. Top of the morning to you, David. Morning, Tom. IDW Photos. No limits, aye, there was no limits. GC, my God. I mean, I had 19 of them yesterday. 19 of them, and they returned 400 quid. Unbelievable. And the other day you'd be looking at that list and thinking you were heading to a fortune, you know. Oh, you're in Australia. Brilliant. 10 o'clock at night. Excellent, Evan. Excellent. If anybody didn't catch Bob's stream last night, it was unreal. It was unreal. He was looking down and out. 2 bonuses to go, and then it all just went nuts. £1,000 cash out. Thank you very much. Morning, Harvey. What's your weather like today, Charlie? It's like a spring morning here, man. Don't know where all that bad weather went. Seems to have cleared off. Morning, Croker. There's Coca Boca, how you doing? Good morning. Come on, Irish Frenzy, give yourself a shake, boy. We have 9, but I would like 12, you know. Morning, Simon. Been wet, but now okay. Ah, Charlie, I'm looking outside there and wanting out. That's the first in a while, I must admit. I want out in that, but I see the sun shining. Morning, Sap. I hope not. I hope not. She who must be obeyed, Big John. She sets the rules, dude. It's an easier life just to accept it. Bit of Buccaneers Frenzy. I think I have it saved, have I? I have it saved, GC. It actually fell very easy. It came in on about, where do we see, have a wee note down here? I came in about 7 spins, it wasn't too hard to hit. I thought we were in there. It looks a bit like Fishing Frenzy to me, assuming it's pretty much the same thing really. Right, we're not getting very far with this one. We'll let them have a couple more spins I think, and then we'll fly on. I'll be quite brutal with them. See if we can't hit a couple. I'm down to 85. I thought we were going to get a wee late one. I watched the movie Gone Girl last night. Angry, have you seen it? What a ride that was. Gone Girl. Don't remember seeing that now. Big John. It's not familiar to me. I do tend to watch movies sort of in the background here. Wee tease at the end. I'll give you one more spin because of that. Okay, you had your chance, you boy. You had your chance. Can you try Gonzo's Gold? I quite like Gonzo's Gold. Had a couple of nice wee hits on that. I have had a couple of nice wee hits on this. It's on 40p's there. I'll let that go. That. I've not been feeling the slots lately. I might play some online poker and put that in the channel. Aye. I'm not sure how you go about video on poker. I'm not sure how that would work, Big John. I'm not really. I suppose maybe just the same sort of thing. Just do your screen as normal. But I like poker myself. I would like some time to get a tournament or something set up. Hand of Midas. I'll write that down, Crockett. Please try Helios Fury. Good game that, DW. Good game, alright. Not always easy to bonus, but I will certainly give it a go. I had a nice win on that when it came out at the start after I seen Hidious's big win on it. Couple of nice bonuses since, nothing spectacular, but does anyone know of a UK casino can refuse pay of raw cash for duplicate account? Duplicate accounts does break their terms and conditions, J1, so they can probably mess you about quite a bit there. The only suggestion I would do is keep all my live chat and work your way through it with them, you know. Yeah, they probably can, as I'm sure you're only allowed one account at any casino. Aye, you're right, Charlie, it is. The second account would break the terms and conditions, which would sort of, it puts you in a very bad position with them, you know. Isn't it illegal under UK law to do that? Isn't it illegal? No, you see, once you break the terms and conditions, they sort of have you over a barrel. They kind of have you over a barrel there at that stage. Usually they'll work it out with you, like. Hello from Scotland, have you tried Beast Mode? Are we still talking about slots, Garth? If we are, beast mode. I don't know. I'll have a wee look. Not a name that's familiar to me. Have you tried streaming on Twitch, mate? I've just recently started my own channel and looking to start streaming. Heard a lot of the big channels do well on Twitch. They do. I have never really looked much into it, to tell you the truth. I started on YouTube and I haven't really ventured much further. I do see some of the streamers coming from Twitch onto YouTube as well, right enough, so I suppose it would be as easy to stream to both as stream to one, but one step at a time maybe. I like to introduce things slowly so that I'm comfortable with them and they're working 100%, you know what I mean, before I stick the next thing on, you know. Relax gaming. I'll definitely have a wee look for that, Garth. Thanks very much, Sam. Good morning. Aye, Jacob, you're right there. Stupid they even allow you to make two. It is a bit odd that, because you think that the computer should pick up. Hold on, sorry, you've already got an account here. Even the person doesn't, you know. Come on, Gonzo. Give yourself a shake, lad. You can be a fun wee bonus too. Would love to set up my own YouTube channel and do these bonus hunts, etc. Any advice, Angry? Charlie, my advice to you is set your budget. You really don't understand how much the budget matters in it when you're trying to produce regular content. And once you start to produce content, stop the wee messing about off stream. Make sure that every penny you're spending is on content or to working towards content, because you'll find that it can be expensive enough if you're not careful. Yep, baby steps, Charlie, is the way to do it. But get your content out. Get it started. Don't wait till you're perfect. Just get it up, get it going, and fix it as you go along. You can't be perfect to begin with. Nobody is. We're always fixing every day. Better React tunes this morning. I'll give it a go, Greg. Can you save the bonus in React tunes? I'm not even sure. If we don't get to it in the bonus hunt, we'll get to it after it. But there's not much to it, Charlie, as far as setting it up is concerned. You know, you just go ahead, get going. There's plenty of wee help videos and stuff like that there on YouTube, but YouTube's quite helpful too. How many bonuses so far? We have 9 so far, Michael. We're not setting the world on fire here this morning now. We're collecting at the minute. I was hoping for another 3. I'm nearly at the stage of hoping for another 2. Evening, John. Cheers, Derek. Thanks for the good luck. When I first looked up a slot stream, I thought I was the only one watching. It still amazes me how big the streaming industry is as a whole. Big Dog YouTube is amazing. It's amazing some of the streams that are going on out there with thousands of people in them on all sorts of topics. It's crazy, crazy. Maybe just slots battle with YouTube Illuminati. Jesus, Charlie, we've been trying to get slots battle with each other the last 2 or 3 weeks, and time's not always easy. You'll find that when you start to do this. Don't go spending a fortune, Charlie, on stuff. You can get most things for free. I mean, use OBS for your software, it's free. You can get free editing software, you know, don't go spending a fortune, like. Build it up as you go along. It'll stay fun that way, you know. Right, I'm going to give you a few more spins here. Gonzo. You're off the auto. Hi, that no limit video, wasn't it, John? Oh my god. I didn't know what to make of that list. I thought 19 was an amazing list. I couldn't believe it. It was that 19 no limit bonuses just... On paper it looked like I was walking into a monster, you know. I didn't know how to feel. I was quite excited. I couldn't wait to get it run off. And then when I run it off it was just awful. What can you do, like? A bit of Hand of Midas. Oh. Look at me and the big fingers and thumbs today. Okay. We'll knock the wee bit on, I think. I don't think I've ever had a good bonus in this. Like, I don't even think I've had anything even remotely resembling a good bonus in this. I would like to fix that. Sticky Bandits, John, yep. Get that down onto the list here. Aye, Coca-Cola can be. I found it when it came out at the start, I found it awful easy to bonus. And it was re-triggering for fun, but I'm not finding it just as easy at the minute. Then I'm not playing as much of it, I suppose. But it's a good wee slot, not to be underestimated at all. I thought that was in there. Oh, come on now. Take an early bonus, yes, we'll take an early bonus. We'll take another scatter if you'll give me it too. Come on. Okay, that's alright. That's a bonus, we'll take it. We will take it. Beast mode. No, let's have a wee look. Relax, I said. No, I'm not seeing it. I'll have a wee look elsewhere. Very odd, but the Videoslots don't have it. Okay, but we're in a good spot anyway because I was looking Helios Fury. There it is. And just to get it bonuses, yep, Michael, that's it. And Big Bass Megaways are any relations. Haha. There is quite a few of them now, Charlie, in there. There's nearly enough for a video of their own, but you just know it'll be a bit heartbreaking. We'll keep this in 50s as well, hope for the best. Sometimes this bonus is quite okay for me, other times it takes absolutely ages. But it's a good game. Okay, Gorilla Gold Megaways. Steve, I like your thinking. Gorilla Gold Megaways. Now what do I see? Magician's Secret, please, Angry. Nico, I'll certainly give it a go. The way I operate is I write your game down. If I get a chance to play it here, I will. If I don't get a chance to play it here, I'll usually try and play it afterwards, after the bonus hunt. And if I don't manage to get it there, I tend to include it in the next bonus hunt, is what I do. So if you do request a game, at some stage I do try to throw it up. Let's have a one here. Oh man, I thought we were in there. That was dirty. What's been your biggest X win so far? I got a Greg, that 8,242x on Rocket Rails recently was my biggest one. Was my biggest X win. I would like to have a quid right enough, but sure. What can you do? Ah, look at that again. He's an old dog. Morning, Jake. Can we hear you doing a Welsh accent? Zen Master, I'm not even sure how to start. I wouldn't even know how to start. Accents are not for me. I wish I could. I could slag Azzy more, but I'm not able to. It's just a pity. Any good hits yet? Nothing spectacular. No, Dylan. Nothing yet. I like the yet. That suggests that we're going to get one. That's good. I like your thinking. There he is. Look. Speak of the Welsh. There's one appeared. You see? You never know. Good morning, Azzy. How are you doing, dude? Azzy, you popped in to see if we were getting Scudamore. Let's have a bonus. Come on now. Ach, look at you. You're teasing old brute game. Morning, Lee. Aye, which of the Sticky Bandits, John, the newest one, do you think? Is that the one? I'm never sure which one was the best. I think the new one's probably the one, isn't it? You need more wilds to fall there really to help him along the way there. Had a hell of a nice win in this the first time I played it. 600 odd quid off it. It was very nice indeed. I actually sent Beetle just 3 times, so you're right there. So what's the chances of getting paid out if I do have a duplicate account? J1, it's very hard to know. Each casino is different, but I would say keep on with live chat and work through it with them, you know what I mean? They have their terms and conditions. I tend to find that most times they're reasonable, you know what I mean? But then you see some people having sort of horror stories with casinos, you know, you're never sure. I've been lucky enough, touch wood, not to have one of those situations myself. But the duplicate account puts you in bad shape now. The regular one. Big one here. And you're saying big one 880. This must hit. Surely to God. Yes. Look at many wilds, isn't that too? Right, that's a really good one to bonus there, you know. Really good one to bonus. I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. Right, Sticky Bandits then. Oh, what happened there? Oh, my auto clicker's on, sorry. That's what's wrong. Just sticky bandits then. Angry check phone. Oh geez, Charlie. How long? 2 seconds, dude. I usually have my phone off, actually. See that, dude? Yep. See that, indeed. I was kind of done with that one anyway. Let's go with... Oh, look, it's 30s or 60s. That's a bit hectic. Right, well, we've got 2. Let's go for 60s and be cheeky about it. The first time I ever played this, I had a couple of like the big massive wilds come in on the bottom. It was completely crazy. It paid me a pile of money and I had no idea how. It just threw me a pile of money in. I've never managed to repeat it. Hi Sab, how you doing? Thank you very much. Uelina Polomska. I hope I got that. Did that sort of half justice there. Final countdown, Carl. There's a good call there. It's a big win, look. 22 quid. We'll take that. We will take that. It's a crazy game, this. I can hear you now. I found a set of headphones at work and nothing to do. Brilliant, Michael. I'm glad that somebody's paying you to watch me play slots. That's a pretty damn decent way. Good setup there, Michael. That's good stuff. That's got to be decent. There's cowboys either side of that. 12 quid, okay. This game's having fun. Just did it there, John. Indeed, yes. I had it at it and forgot to hit save. I have this now, Big John, running in it's a wee text file, so it reads from the text file, which means I can have it sitting up on another screen. It's really easy. It's easy as long as I remember it's there. Can we have Rick and Morty angry? I'll try not to make them angry, GC, but we'll certainly give them a go. Let's have a bonus. Do it. I would like to bonus this now. It's been playing well. Big Fish and Fortune's not on the list, but I'll soon put it on it. Quite a decent base in this game. We're 21 quid up on this one. I'm expecting the same outcome as Bob last night, boss. 1k cash out, Baldy. I would take that very happily. That would cheer my day right up. That would cheer my day right up. Or fiver there. When that big wild falls in, all sorts of things, nice things happen. Deposit it in Gentmere link and get a full screen of top symbol on 20p. Legacy withdrew £750 off 100 quid. That's a nice west, but the sensible thing was you withdrew it. That's the nice bit. Amazing gameplay maker. That's what we like to hear. Get it out is the way to do it, and start a game with another 100 again, you know what I mean? I find if I leave the big balance in, you can chip a couple of £100 off it very easily and excuse it to yourself very easily. Where if you take it out, you'll not excuse putting it back in again as easy. Ah, he's playing right, Les Michael, isn't it? It's playing well. A good game, this. You get those wilds lined up properly, it can do all sorts of mad stuff, this game. Far better than Wild West Gold or any of those types of ones. Morning, John. Thank you very much. I think Bob did. GC, I think you're right. I think it was this. He had a nice hit on. Just gone a bit dead on us. All in all, how angry, hope all goes well. Give Wendy a wink from Bob. Haha, I are him. Aye, Bob can't make his mind up. If it's going to be Frankie from Fishing Frenzy or Barry from Big Bass or who, just he can't make his mind up. Or my wee winking lady from the Floating Dragon. Wendy, that's right, they've called her Wendy, yeah. I would like to bonus this now. Hey Mo. Like watching your streams, Angry Real Cash Stream Realistic Stakes. Thank you very much, Jimbo. There's 1040 there, we're happy with that. That's a lot of aces, isn't it? It's a damn decent base game, this. It's a £1,000 win, but because of the wage, you only get 750 out. Aye, well, it's okay. It was still a good lift. Those big bonus wilds, when you see them in, you just want a premium either side of them. Come on. Let's do this. You're a big old tease. Down to 50 quid and leave it unless it hits a monster. I'm not even sure it's going to reach 50 quid this thing. Yep, there we go. That's us. Oh, you want the second one, don't you? Isn't that really what you want in this? You really want the second one to land. But that's us in anyway. Okay, Sticky Bandits. I'm happy with that. On a 60p. I really am. Where are we now? React Tunes. Right, I don't understand. Can I save React Tunes? Is that possible? I mean, at what stage do you stop it? I don't really understand this game enough to know this, but you can keep me right. You can keep me right. I'm saying that as if something's going to happen, but most times nothing does happen in this game, but let's go. Get Sticky Bandits on there. I said I wanted 3 from 100 quid. Well, that's the 3 got. Hand of Midas, Helios Fury and Sticky Bandits. So we're now up to 12. Anything we can get now is a bonus in my head anyway. I just wouldn't play it. Sorry, there's that. There is that right now. I get asked for reactions an awful lot, but it's just not a game I play. I have had decent hits off it, but I just have no idea what's going on with it most of the time, to tell you the truth. Call it a game. Just stop it when the battery's full. I felt like that myself, Perry C. This game will kill the balance. We'll keep a wee eye on it, Zappa. That's what I'm doing at the minute. I'm not working on spins because I've no idea how many spins they're getting. I'm just working on balancing. If they start their runs too quick, I run away like a big card. That's how I'm doing this. Run away, run away. Wait another day. I said you want me doing impressions. I'm really not the man for impressions, like. Jesus, I can hardly do English. Make a bad impression of that. And if you don't believe me, turn the subtitles on. Watch how he thinks I speak. Like, God help whoever tries to create those, or what computer tries to create those, like. And he does X, but David, the No Limits and me are having a bad, we're having a sort of relationship problem at the minute. They're being quite abusive, I think, in our relationship. But I'll certainly put it down as expert. We'll never reach all these. Well, it's 1, 2, 3. We've another half dozen games or so there now down on my list. We'll hardly reach all of those, but I'll get to them when we're done with the hunt. I'll be surprised with bonuses. I hear people saying that, Steve, about RTP and stuff. I'll be honest with you, I don't even check RTP. I really don't. Like, I'm just not sure if on a day-to-day basis it's going to make a lot of difference to me, you know. It's worked out over such a longer period. But I must admit, I don't even check it. I don't even look. I know there's boys that do and are very into these sorts of things, but no. Morning, Tom. People read too much into the RTP if it's going to pay it well. I think that myself, Baldy. I think that myself. Oh, starting to get lively here, is it? I need to fill all 5 of these, don't I, to get that big fella released. And that's what I'm looking for, isn't it? Morning, Lindsay. Hope you make it rain today. Lindsay, the sun's shining. We were just talking about that earlier. The sun's shining here. I can't wait to get outside. It's like a spring morning. Are they making you work today, Lindsay? I just play games I like. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. It's just a bit of fun for me now. I don't play to live. That's it, Simon. That's the way. If you can keep it fun, mate, that's what it's all about. I'm morning, T-Bob. Not looking into RTP. Whoa, that's smart. Do you honestly think RTP makes a big difference on any particular session of slots that you sit down to? I can't see it. Just can't see how. All got a bit lively here, isn't it? Can you keep this up's the problem? I think we're in trouble now. Well, what do we need? Another couple of hits here? Come on. Another one, there we go, right. I'm not sure this is looking good or not. I don't know, I really don't know. That him, is it? Can I release that now? Can I stop that now? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Is that him out? Is that where I'm supposed to stop that, is it? I really don't know that game, so I'm just taking your... Right, okay. Gorilla Gold Megaways. That React Tunes, I don't know if that's the right place to save it or where. There, just somebody tell me if I'm right there, because I'm kind of concerned about that. That's you, Angry. That's where I need to be, is it, Michael? Happy days. Okay. I'm assuming that's a bit late. You got the car guy. Yeah, okay, right, okay, that's alright. I think we're okay. I probably got it a bit late, did I? I didn't know where to stop it, because it didn't seem to stop. There was no real... Aye, okay. No matter a damn. We'll come back to it. Gorilla Gold Megaways. Jesus, we're not a bit hopeful in here, like. Gorilla Gold Megaways, that's brilliant. Keep eye on balance, it may change. If a balance goes up, then I'll know it's paid out. That thing can pay rightly, so it's a nice one to have. I just have no idea where to stop it. It seems to keep running on, so I don't really... It's not a game I play, to tell you the truth. I'll put this in 50p's. We're 51 quid left and we're on to Gorilla Gold. We are hopeful. Gotta give us that. But here, what a collection so far. Well, this is starting to look quite decent. John Hunter, Scar of Queen, mix it up. Man, I used to play that game quite a lot. When I spun at a quid stake, before I started video, and I would have played that game quite a lot. Those some great base hits in. Oh, and the bar is full. I need to play more of that game. Perry C is really what it is. You hit the last bar, just stop as you have it. Excellent. Can't believe we got the big fella in React Tunes. I'm quite pleased about that. Am I right to be looking forward to that? I think that can pay rightly. I've only had that once before, and I think he paid me like 300 or 400 quid. It was pretty damn decent. I think the best way to look is to go on a bad side and then a side that's got a couple of thousand spends and see your results. But to a one-off £20 player a week, it makes no real difference. Aye, you think, Steve, to the likes of me that's spending 2,000 spends a day, it's possible that it maybe does make a difference, I don't know. But, I mean, I keep fairly detailed records. I don't get into too much into RTP and stuff, but I do keep fairly detailed records of my my performance and my budgets as I go along, you know. And I've been doing quite rightly. Have you played Goonies yet? No, I haven't yet. Gravediggers, I haven't today now. I will stick them on my list. They were quite decent too as the last day, actually. When you play the React Tunes bonus, go back to it as it can give you another bonus quickly. Say a fiver. Right, Charlie, remind me to do that. Fortunes of Ra. You'll in it. You and I share similar tastes. I love that game. Fortunes of Ra and Legacy Ra Megaways, they're two cracker games, really, really are. I'm hearing ding dangs all over the place, but I need 4 of them in one place. Come on, do it. Do it. Dirty old doggy. I want you to see how brutal this gamble wheel is, never mind anything else. I got Gorilla Gold Super Spins in this off stream last week, and it paid me £21. It was absolutely disgusting. I was spinning even then. Videoslots instead it's calculated over tens of thousands of spins. I figured it would be. RJ, that would be my thought on it, to be honest. I don't get too excited about things like that. I only know from watching those take slots. What's your biggest X win, mate? Mine's DOA 4,770X and 18p, paid £860. That was nice hit, Matt. Did you get a wild line for that, did you? That's a nice hit in DOA. Haven't played it in ages, actually. I had a 8,242X right at the end of December there, Matt, on Rocket Reels. A wee random play one night, I threw £100 at it. And it paid me over 3,000. It was completely crazy. And then I had 19 no limits bonus last night and they paid £400. What can you do? it's just slots, isn't it? Extra chili. Oh, I love extra chili, Steve. The problem with extra chili is it's the one game that can suck me in. When I start to play extra chili, I play it for hours. I love the game. Love it. Absolutely love it. I think it's the most perfect Megaways game. But man, it's brutal. That gamble can just... Oh, Jesus. Probably work out your own RTP. It probably could make a lie. Probably could. All right. I like to know where I'm at in a hunt before I take it off. You know, my spreadsheet's handy. I like the spreadsheet just to work off, and then as I'm sticking my X wins in as I go along, I can tell how I'm doing, and it tells me how much I have left to gather. And my target's always get my money back first, and everything else after that's happy days. You're going to need to go to a big symbol down here. Oh, Jesus. Hello, Laura Goff. How are you doing? We're all good, Laura. We're gathering bonuses here for fun. Well, we've hit 4 for £60, which is pretty damn decent, really. Including the Gargatoon thing, which I'm assuming is probably going to be fairly entertaining. Just kicked my router. Should be golden right there too. Laura, I was on my live chat on the other computer there right up to about a minute before I went live. And I like to restart my router and restart everything before I go live, and I didn't get to do it today, and it's knocked me off my routine, and I'm not a bit happy about it. The wee person in live chat, my last, it wasn't casino related, it was tech related. My last message to them was a bit abrupt, I must admit. Twelve to 16 spins. The base game's just awesome too. It can be, absolutely, Steve. 16 spins is my target. To be honest, if I'm getting it tight with balance, I'll take 12 happily. But 16 is my optimum. I find with 16 that it re-triggers more often. When you get a re-trigger in 16, you wonder what you were gambling for, you know. This hasn't been too bad. We're down £10 here. I'll give this another wee minute or two yet. Beat the Beast Griffin's Gold, Mark. I will put it onto our list. I'll not promise to get to it yet, but I will try to get to it at some stage. Love that game. Absolutely. I love all those Beat the Beast games. I think they're great games. New job starting in a week. Oh, excellent, Laura. Excellent. Good luck with that. Gates of Olympus or Cluster Trumbull. I'm determined to get a good win in that Gates of Olympus, Jake. I've never had one. I really am determined. One of these days I'll grind that game. It'll be heartbreaking, but I'm going to do it, I think. And what's everybody's guess for Laura's new job? I think a collections agent for a loan shark, maybe. What do you think? Going around beating people up. Yep, you can, Baldy. That's right. I've done it. I've done it on Mr. Vegas shows you. I know that. And I'm assuming Videoslots is pretty much the same. I looked at mine one night and it was 60% in the game that I was playing, which wasn't hellish. Kinda hard getting a good hit in a game with 94% RTP. I don't know. I never look RTP like. I've had good hits in some random games like. They can all hit on their day. Here we all have our own sort of tactics and our own things we look at, you know. I don't think any of us is right, but I don't think any of us is that wrong either. As long as you're having fun, I think just keep doing what you're doing. YouTube Gambling Prevention Officer. Air hostess. Adult chat line operator. Oh boy. Your new nurse, Angry. Here, Laura, these are some... Or theplayer.com. How are you doing? Scarecrow. Oh, Laura, look at the names. Look at the games or the jobs I've got for you. Hey. Prime Minister. Well, David, that was pretty decent. Is this game going to bonus at all? And a 14,000 XIC hard. Charlie, your RTP is going to be... You play all the really highly volatile ones, so yours will be entertaining, definitely. I used to say, I don't get worried about things like that, like. I really don't. Right, game, I think we'll give you a few more spins. You've had your time. So you're letting Todd draw it in. Good man. We'll have to put one of your games on since you're here. Since you're here, let's get a bit of 90k late or something going for the crack. This is a good game. I saw somebody, I can't remember even where I seen it, but somebody had a ridiculously big win on this. My god, there's that RTP thing that everybody's scared of. I saw somebody had a ridiculously big win on this. If you were worried about RTP, you wouldn't play them. GC, that's a good point. I'd apply for Angry's new nurse if the vacancy was open. Laura Goff, you are a rascal. Haha, sat there chair my chair now. Very good. How good would it be for this to kick off now? Wouldn't that be good? This game's been fairly decent with me now. I haven't hit my big win on it yet, but when you're hitting 100 X's on a bad day, you're quite happy with that, you know? Northern England. No, Northern Ireland, I'm afraid. Irish new nurse. Imagine Laura Goff being my new nurse, right enough. Laura, you might be a bit aggressive for a nurse. We like more sort of petite, friendly people. Come on. Oh. Somebody hit 75,000 X and 90,000 X at the end of last year. 90,000 X, that's crazy, like. I hit 8,000 X the other month, last month there, and it just blew me away. What was 90,000 X like? Potential in this thing's scary. I don't know if anybody's played the 9K yet, but you sort of know that if you can get a lot of his face appearing, it's scary. But this thing here can do it in big blocks as well. It's just screams potential at me, you know. 6 Wild Sharks is one of my favourites. Yep, good fun game too. How more it is indeed. Hi Peter, going rightly mate, going rightly. One of them got it right, Angry. A bank. I shall be working for a bank. See, it's collections officer, Laura. I knew rightly. Working for La Cosa Nostra Bank. Well, you can't be bad getting a job in a bank. They'll look after you. Happy days. Joking aside, Laura, I'm very glad for you. No sponge bath for you now. My God, she sponge bathed me and everything. I remember when the mate's daughter got her first job in a care home, and we used to keep her going. Then she came home one night, we were in his house, and she was telling us all about the brown cloth and the white cloth. When the lady was explaining to her what she used them for, when she was washing the old people. Oh my God, I still remember that to this day. If I meet her, I still say brown cloth and white cloth to her, and it still causes a laugh. Yes, the RTP question is something you have to answer for yourself. I do know after some research on Google that 97% versus 94%, you get on average double the spins per deposit. Seems quite a lot. Like a certain game where by all means have some fun, that's why we do this, but it does help to know what you're getting into. Seems very... I like these big blocks. I like this whole Giga Blocks idea. It just... one spin can change a whole game. I like that in any game. Put your potential up there to match any of the games really. You look at the size of those big blocks there. Hello buddy, shout out to the Ernston Massive. Pirate Pays has been kind recently. Any chance of a dabble? Gavin, I will stick it on my list. I'll say any we don't get to on the list we'll get to after the hunt. Just we have a fair few to open there, so we'll no doubt get a wee bit of play. 10 weeks training. After training, the hours are much better. Ah, that's it. Do what you have to do, Laura. You've got to earn the pennies. That's a fairly heavy training session right now. 10 weeks. Hi, Colin. Colin, we're just finishing off gathering here. We've done quite well, to be honest. We've hit 4 with 100 quid since we came in. We're down to 20 now. Hi, Lou. Hi, Dances. Right, okay, we'll come back to that little chap. Excellent. Still 18 quid left. Where are we next? Magician's Secret? I've never heard of it. Magician's Secret's okay. I'm still too hooked on 3 secret cities to give that game time. It's a grinding. I love it. It's one of those ones, if you're looking for a wee session to play, it's a great one. I find that's one to sit, it's nice to sit on for a while. What do we see? We're going 50p's in this. We're gathering like madmen here. But that's nice, that's 90k Yeti on the end there, 40p, that's 9 spins too, so. Hey Alex, thanks very much for the good luck. 14 now. Charlie, that's 5 where £100, that's not bad, hey. I should just have gathered that 100 and forgot about the rest. Was that the Newcastle match, Angry? Only just got my voice back after supporting Cambridge. Brilliant, Jimbo. The Cambridge Massive. Loving it. Loving it. Nice bonus awaiting. Yes. That's a nice one to add. I must admit. That's my list starting to look rightly now, hey. That would be nice. If I would like that, that would be pretty nifty. For the player pops in, we throw his game up, hit a bonus, and then it saves the stream at the end. That would be well scripted now. Be happy with that. Let's have a bonus here. It's one of these ones that likes to spend a bit of time over the T's. That tells you you're not getting it. $5,000 of us going mental. Helps I live in the northeast. Lots of bunts. Thanks very much, Tutti Frutti. Just look back at Garga. 12 blues, 11 oranges and 11 pinks. Should be a good hit. Grave Diggers, I like your positivity here. I played the new No Limit City, Tombstone RIP. Haven't played it yet, no. I did a bonus hunt on No Limit City games yesterday. I bonused 19 of them for 600 quid and they returned 400. Man, it was a tough video, that one. But then the same games played really well for Bob last night, you know. All the luck of the draw, isn't it? Angry was at me and you talking the other day about the new 4-player game. Something heist, looks fun. Wasn't me, Tom now, not that I remember. Garga is one of my all-time favourite games, mind. I didn't know that, Laura Goff, there you go. I will let this one run out. That's a good list. I'm happy with that list. More than happy with that list for 300 quid. I will be certainly expecting money back on that. game looks interesting. It does alright. I would like to see another tease maybe just before we run out here. Hi Julie. One more wee tease, you boy. Learn something new with our lore every day. Lindsay, there you go. Hi Barbara. That is us. Yeah, we might as well have that 40p spin, I suppose.
It's a spell.
Didn't do anything for us. Right, okay. We're on to the list. We're on to the list. 1k cash out incoming. I hope you're right, Baldy. I hope you're right. I kind of like this list, to be honest with you. But I have liked lists before, so let's not get too excited, as the man says. Right, I'll just run down through them then. Start off with Iron Bank. Let's see how it goes. You can tell me what you think sideways on this. I know what sort of my favourite is, particularly at this stake, but it came in fairly easy. I actually made 4 quid in the base on Iron Bank. I'm just looking at my wee list here. I made 4 quid in the base, so can't really be bad to that. It owes me nothing. Left side for me, left side for Gary. What's that? The mystery symbol. Sticky mystery. Left. There's a lot of lefts there. That's very odd. Okay. I didn't think left was the popular one. But there you go. Let's go left then, lads. I didn't know that was a popular one. I tend to go the other two. That's very funny. That. Right, okay. I can see a few more 10s follow. I've no opinion on Charlie. They're similar. It's amazing the minute he's went left there. That's quite interesting. Right, come on. Go a few 10s in. There's a few more now, right now. The banana. Or 10. There's no good symbols there at all in the first reel. Right, you can go to one of those two now. Oh man. Right, banana. Banana. That one spin. Happy days. Banana. Seriously, game. Unbelievable. We get sort of mugged off there. That wasn't hellish. 639. $21x. Okay. Not a great start, but that's alright. Diamonds of the Realm. This is not another... this is not a game that you're expecting a big win off. But I have had big wins on it. If you can get that 100x, things can get very lively. Angry shouting for a banana. I know, Laura. Sound like I'm hungry. Sound like I'm hungry, man. Right. This here's like Sword in the Grail, only a little better. But not much better. We need to see a lot of these wee crystals. I've been paid out in this quite well on the ×5. You've got to get through these first couple of rounds. Aye, this is hit or miss, very much so, Mike. Very, very much so. This can end on the 56p quite easily, you know. We just squeezed through there. can reach the times 10, you have a chance at money, you would think. But we're in trouble here. Real trouble. 2 spins left. Aye, we're done now, last one. Rubbish, rubbish. It is to be expected in that game. You'll play that game 100 times, you'll get £3, £3, £3, £3. In the middle of it somewhere it'll throw you 300 and then it'll go back to £3 again. There's nothing else in between, I'm afraid. Okay, I sort of knew that when I was playing it. Bonus is easy, which is why it was there. We move on. Buccaneers Frenzy. Managed to win £500 off the bonus wager and off a £20 top up Sunday night. Excellent card, well done. Thank you very much, Shirley. Aye, there's a lot of mugging off. I'm assuming this is just a souped up version of Fishing Frenzy, isn't it? Or well, it's probably not even souped up, is it? But I do like Fishing Frenzy, so normal stuff. Right, a lot of 80p's is not much catch. But that's alright, that's a good first spin. Plus 2 free games. Right, I'm not really sure what's going on here, but that's okay. I like that he upgraded all the bags of cash. But now he's disappeared. Oh man. What was the point of that? Jesus. Well, that was pants. My God almighty. That started off really well with the wee upgrade. The 2 men done the upgrade and then just dead spun me right throughout. And it just decided that was it. That's more brutal than Fishing Frenzy, that game, for sure. But okay, 660. This is not going well. Get a wee spin for luck. And we'll go on to Divine Showdown. This is another one that fell fairly easy. First games must have RTPs at 20%. I thought they were bad, weren't they? Jesus, what a start. It can only get better. Right, we've got to take this big tube Thor. He can't fight his way out of a wet paper bag, but he's the only one that looks as if he could pay. Right, Thor, you big tube, you. Try and win the odd fight. You're a whole let down to the family. Look at that. Come on, lad. Look at this stay, like. That wee man's half your size. Jesus, this is bad, hey. Oh man. Beat again. Thor, you are a tube, like. I'd be embarrassed of you, like. If I was your dad, I would take your hammer clean off you, like. And make you wear a wee dress or something. Oh dear. It won one. Let's beat it again. Oh boy. That's about as bad as that bonus gets, I'm afraid. These other ones don't pay at all. It tends to send you on to Thor all the time. But look at that. £4.14. Jesus Christ, these bonuses are diabolical. Right, okay. Have we had over 10x yet? You're not even getting a spin for that. That was atrocious. Right, okay, we're into a bit livelier sort of stuff now. Bonanza megaways. This was actually, how do we see, what did it take? It took about 22 quid to hit, so it did throw a 13 quid base hit in, which kept it going. But it was a fair bit of spinning in getting this. Name of this slot. That slot was Divine Showdown. It's normally better than that, Sydney. That was a really bad. It's not always as bad as that now. It can be bad right enough, but that was a particularly bad example of it today. Right, Bonanza, it's been a while, and you know I love you. Like, I'm the only one who does love you. Nobody else does anymore. Oh, right, okay, we hit the blues there. We had a jack in the first. Yes, thank you. Queen's there now if you want it. We're on the board anyway. Right, okay. Queen's is hitting. Jacks or tens or kings. You've lots of outs here if you want it. Took none on. We're at a ×5 though. Error server communication lost. What is that all about? How to come back in. What happened there? Bonanza. Come on. Ah, what are you doing? Right, let's try again. Now, what happened there? Right, BTG, what are you doing? Right, Bonanza. Not happening, hey? We'll come back to that one. We'll move on. Unfortunately, the next one's a BTG as well, but we'll come back to Bonanza. Means big win incoming and I don't want to play. Don't want to pay. It could be, could be. Right, spicy meatballs. I can't really remember where this left, but it looked interesting enough. I know of 9 spins anyway, so we got 1 extra spin on this. This is just it falling in, obviously. Free spins with a ×6 on reel 2 there, but it's getting them to appear is the problem. Although that triggers more than what some of our bonuses have been so far. Why is my balance only £13 as well? Something really weird going on here. Hopefully it'll fix itself. ×6 out, look. And he misses. Need to hit double wilds in this, but it's not likely. Aye, that's the problem. Charlie's getting the 2 of them to come out. It's fun when they do, but they don't do it very often, hey? You're not really doing much for me away down there. You give me a ×7 and now you're not using it. No. 4 to go. I'll hit the purple. Oh man. Shouldn't end it there, you see. 3 to go. Ah, it shows a balancing hit. It could be, Charlie. Could be. Ah, come on. You're killing me here. Purples again. You're missing. Sure, what good are you doing with your times 2? Last spin. It's just not happening, hey, is it? Oh, ach no, what's good's that one like? We need it the times 9 down there. Just can't get it to fire the right pots. But when it does, it is a real joy to behold, like. Not a good one, not a good one. 1376 and half of that was in the trigger. But okay. Jack Hammer 2. Remember, we'll have to come back to Bonanza as well. Really don't know what put me onto this game. But it was actually quite good on the base. Surprisingly. It was quite decent on the base. Right, this isn't 50p's. I'm just throwing a random wild in, seems to be all it's doing. And then it goes on a streak. Which wasn't much of a streak, but okay. Jesus. Bad, hey? It's really bad. Bounce at 20 quid when you're playing Bonanza. Ah, it doesn't. It's really weird. I don't know what way it's been going. I think Bonanza just threw the whole thing off there. Whatever happened. This is just not happening in this game at all. This was much better in the base than it is here in the bonus. The streaks were much better. Which I'm done again. Unbelievable. Last spin. I think that's the last one anyway. Oh boy, that was terrible. Really, really terrible. That game was much better in the base than it was in the bonus. Alright. £8.44. It seems to be the theme today, doesn't it? I'm not awfully impressed with that now. Okay, we move on. They've got to get better, hey. Falcon Huntress. This list is just starting to look awful now, isn't it? But we're not done yet. I want to re-trigger on this if we can. I tend to find when I'm paid in this game, it normally involves a re-trigger. Come on, do it. Oh, you dirty dog. Nothing so far. It takes 1 or 2 to go off, ask Bob. Absolutely, Steve, that's what it is. That's what you're playing them for, really. You're playing for that one to go off, aren't you? You know rightly that most of the bonuses you're playing through are going to be per. There are a few there that can certainly pay, so we're not dead yet. Oh, that was awful. That was really bad. Now bearing in mind that most of that there was in the trigger as well, that was a really, really bad bonus there again. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with these bonuses? They can't seem to get out of the... They can't even get near 20x. What's going on, like? Right, we keep going. We keep going. Sort of cans. I'll come back to, no point in trying bonanza every 5 minutes. We'll come back to him at the end. Sticky Bandits with a huge win. Hope you're right, Peter. Hope you're right. I'll take it whenever it comes. There's a 6 quid trigger on this. 7 quid. That's been bigger than most of the bonuses so far. That's scary, isn't it? Gives a good symbol. Kings, I don't know. Must be playing my account with these per bonus hats, Charlie. Did I use your login by mistake? Awful, isn't it? It is the joy of slots. You just have to expect that some days they'll not be in great form. But it makes the big win all the sweeter when it comes. Need a re-trigger on this. I don't think this game goes anywhere without a re-trigger. Your luck has changed your big win. Barbara luck's temporary, I'm afraid. It comes and goes. It comes and goes. I had a good weekend. I was very lucky. I had a couple of lucky wee hits off stream as well, which was very useful. This is just awful. Very ordinary bonus, I'm afraid, from Sword. Unless he re-triggers here in these last 2 spins. He's not even hinting at it. He's not even hinting at a re-trigger. No. Okay. Boys are boys. You would have to keep your sense of humour here, Charlie. If nothing else. The 4 blueprint bonus and all 4 land at the bottom bonus. You end up with 3 mystery wins and a second from bottom. Aye, those mystery wins are brutal. Okay. 20 quid it is. 22.50. Oh boy. You're making an awful mess of my 300 quid here, games. That's all I can say about you. Hand of Midas. Now if this one pays me, I'll eat my hat because it has never paid me. This one's a bit like Big Fan Bay with me, I'm afraid. Thank you very much, Azja. Cheers, Brian. Ah, luck's only temporary, Brian. It'll come. It'll come. Oh, that was miserable high. That's 10 spins just. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't think it would matter. You have 50 spins in this game. Because it just doesn't know where the wilds live. It's just always the bonus guarantee spins in this every single time you play it. Way to go. Don't want to have to throw something in beside that, lad. No. Last spin. Oh boy. Always the bonus guarantee, like. 4 spins, there we go. Really in an awkward place there, is it? Last spin. Aye. That would be pretty typical. That's more than usual. I don't know, I've never had, that's what, 22, 23x. I don't think I ever break anything more than about 20x in that game. I don't really know. I don't really know the point of that game. It's not one I play a lot of anymore. I prefer the other Midas one than that one. Right, Helios Fury. We really need somebody to pick up here. And this one certainly can. It's a brutal game, this one too, but very, very volatile. But an interesting bonus. You want to see wilds in this. All about the wilds. Fairly decent trigger heading on this one too. Is this the one? Haha, Charlie, let's hope so, let's hope so. We need to see wilds. It's all about the wilds. 1680 trigger, there you go. That's been bigger than most of the bonuses. Oh, look at that. Good start, good start. You just keep throwing wilds in, you boy. You need to stop messing like that. Right, okay, that'll be a couple of spins. Really need more wilds to drop. A couple more spins, but... oh boy. Now we need wilds. That might be alright. 9 quid. We need wilds. Last spin. Oh, there's another one. No. Okay. One more spin. You can end up with wild lines and all sorts of stuff in this. I had loads of wilds from a big one, like. You know, you get, if you can hit one on that bottom row now, it pretty much means you're getting a win every time. But we needed another wild to drop here. It did too. Unbelievable. That's a big win. The problem is we're on our last spin every time here, but that's going to be a decent win too. I think that's us done, but we needed just another one hit there. We were unlucky. But alright, 66.95, it's a decent bonus. It's a decent bonus. That came fairly easy too. You got to see a wee bit of the potential of it there. A couple more wilds and that thing was going to start and throw big wins every spin there, you know. But okay, decent bonus. Happy with that. Sticky Bandits. Sticky B. Sort of high hopes for this one too. I definitely best so far, alright. It wasn't hard to be, Charlie, sure it wasn't. You didn't have to be very tall to be seen above that crowd so far. Wait, this is in 60s. I suppose this is all about trying to land the wild in the last, isn't it? But it should still be fit to give us a decent winner too. Now we want to see premiums beside it. 3 quid. £8. We need to match both sides if we can. 84. £8. We're only hitting that one every time. That'll be a wee bit better. Oh, 22 quid. That was definitely better. Alright, 2 to go. Fiver. And 364. He crept his way almost to 100x. He could have been better there. Another wild or two dropping there would have made a wild difference, but that was still a nice bonus. Hey, we're definitely picking up here, aren't we? We're at 200 quid now. We have React Tunes next. That was pretty decent. I'll play that again. I need to play more of that game, don't I? I don't know why I stopped playing it. I didn't stop playing it on purpose. It's a very good game too. We'll come back to that another day. Right, React Tunes then. I got that big jar. Fill it out. No doubt I have it halfway played out, but sure. Last two have helped the cause. Yep, we need a wee hit from this one, Charlie, as well. Right, well, 23 quid there. He didn't do much in his first hit, did he? $32.70. To at least 50 quid. $32.70 seems to be the lot, I'm afraid. We will give that a couple more spins right enough, because you say most people tend to agree this falls quite quickly again sometimes. Just didn't really go there, did he? But he came in fairly quickly and he gave us 30 odd quid, so I suppose we can't really complain. No, he's doing nothing really. He's not delay. A lot of crazy stuff goes on in this game. I think that was our chance there, wasn't it? Expecting double that. I've been expecting double that for most of them, but here we're not in a completely disastrous position here at the minute. We still have Bonanza if we can ever get it sorted, and 90k Yeti to go, so we'll go and do the 90k Yeti now, and then we'll try and chase that Bonanza one up again. These two perform at all, we're probably alright, you know. I've 9 spins in this if I remember. Nine spins. This win 379.96. I don't know what that means, but I hope that's right. There's something wrong with calculations in the bottom of this for some reason, but ignore them. We know where we're at. We're on 40p. Extra spin's good. Take that. Fingers and toes crossed. It's kind of weird for you, probably watching somebody playing your game live. A bit of a weird one, alright. Here's your man. This is good here too. Put these beside each other. This might be alright. Ah, you mugged me off, you dog. Big win. 10-20. You could have put that other king in there beside that. That would have been a bit awesome, wouldn't it? Come on, you boy. Look at that. There's a lot of the big fella. That's going to pay. Surely to God that's going to pay. Oh, here. I'm letting that count because I'm enjoying the tune. Oh boy. Told you, that boy with the face there. He looks like my ex-wife. 368 by 64p. Jesus Christ almighty. Jesus Christ almighty. There wasn't even that many of them, hey, was there? Oh, well, there you go. For the player, are you still in the chat? You are. Sure, you know I love you. You can't write that stuff. What a cracking hit. Hey, there wasn't that bloody many of them there, was there? I'll have to rewind that and look myself. When you seen those kings there, what that did with those kings and the big Yeti fella shunted those in, imagine those were the Yeti, how much that would have paid. The potential in that game is off the scale. What a hit. 379.88. Who was worried about the balance? I wasn't. What a game. For the player, what a game. What a game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do it. Oh, what a game. Yes, absolutely love it. I can't believe you came into the chat and it put it into my head and we got that. Isn't that how random things happen, like? Absolutely brilliant. Saved the hunt. 90k Yeti. Super job. Super job. Can't believe it. Well happy with that. Let's try this other boy and see if he can come back now. I definitely told you before it did. It told me that Alison, that wasn't a mistake. That thing at the bottom, there's something wrong there. It's going on along the bottom there, and it's in Videoslots and Mr. Slots or Mr. Vegas. I've seen it. I don't know what's happening there. Let's see what this boy here does if he can bring me back. Right, we're on to spend 6. There's 10s I've hit. This is all profit now, so we want a good one. Kings have hit. Can I have a blue on 3 or an ace, please? I got the dash now, congrats to the win. Thank you very much for popping in, and thank you very much for the great game. When I'm cashing that out and eating my takeaway later, I'll think about you. Thanks very much for popping in. What a great game too. Come on, Bonanza, what are you doing here? 2 to go. Hit the blues. Hit the blues sounds like a song. Come on. Ah, last one. Times 9. Let's do it. No. Ah, it's a lot of spinning for a 21 quid bonus, isn't it? But okay. Only takes one on the run. Take it and run. Haha, Steve, what about that? Our pleasure, enjoy the winning. Thank you very much. On 10p, that's awesome. Bob, it's actually on 40p, it was just the way it worked out. It's a bit confused there at the bottom. But here, what a hit. My god, that bonus hunt looked dead in the water, didn't it? I'm glad I don't have a spreadsheet because some of those were disgusting. I don't want to look back on them, to tell you the truth. We'll give Bonanza a couple of wee spins for luck because that sort of... it likes to do wee mad things. But the game doesn't save right, it shows you a replay. I think that's what it is. I think it's a replay. It's the way it's operating. You take it 500 out. GC, I am indeed. I'm 300 in here. And I'm certainly going to say 500 bottom limit. Because there's no way I'm letting it... That was tough to get today, and I think when you get a big win like that, you should always take profit. Just I was trying to tell that to Bob last night as well. He sensibly did right enough. He had that much profit, he couldn't not. But I think when you get a big win, you've got to take profit. That was a cracking hit, hey, wasn't it? I knew that game had potential, and I think we only seen some of it there. I think we only seen some of it. I'm just letting this get down to 3625 here. I have a few still games here on my list that we didn't get to play, so I'll maybe just run through a couple of them if that's alright. Gravediggers, thank you very much for popping in. What did you hit big on? Angry, missed it. 90k Yeti, Jimbo. Cracking hit. My god. To be honest, I thought it was a good hit. I didn't realise it was that size of a hit. Great hit. Right, come on, Bonanza. Get one wee pro race. And we're done with you. Rick and Morty's on my list there. GC, they are indeed. They're actually not far down it. We're final countdown next, and then it's Rick and Morty. Right, I'm going to play down a wee bit. Our balance is 625. I'm definitely setting 500 as my bottom limit. That's 100% sure. I would like to leave with 6, to be honest with you. So let's try and not lose £125. Isn't that it? Final countdown. I don't know who called this one, but it's a great game. Who's more handsome, Yeti or Bob Slot? Handsome, you see, I don't know, that's all in the eye of the beholder, really, isn't it? I wouldn't like to be hugging either of them. On a bad day. That Bob Slot boy was having a bad day in the slots. He might not be a good boy to hug. Let's be cheeky and go 60. We'll not stay on this one long anyway. The other bonus was earlier, it doesn't. Free rolling, baby. That's right, Zen Master. Didn't expect that to go where it did we? That 90k, yeah, I mean, I didn't just... I'm not bumming that up just because the player was in the chat there. I mean, it's a bloody cracking game. I've had some nice bonuses off that. What I like about it as well is it's giving me 100x's regularly. It's not paying me like 26p all the time, you know. It can be hard to bonus now. But it's a cracking game. Yeti or Bob's Yeti, I say I. The Yeti has a certain sort of animal magnetism, let's say, Lindsay, to him, hasn't he? He does look like the ex-missus on a rough day. I'm going to say on a rough day, on a normal day would probably be more like it. Teaser me. Let's make bottom line 700. Yes, Charlie, I like your style. I like your style. This thing here has done really mad things with me lately. It threw that 256x multiplier on the base not long ago, which was awesome, and it has taken me... Oh, it's advanced me quite well in the bonus a time or two as well. Pirate Pays is on my list here. I'm just playing through the list of names that everybody had given me earlier there. I'll try and play as many of them as I can on our way to this 700 quid that we want, Charlie. I can't believe we get away with that. That bonus hunt looked awful. It looked awful. One spin. Always one spin. Like 1600, good luck. Jackpot John, I like your style. Come on with the bonus. We want a wee early one, please. We were bonusing for fun there before the hunt. Didn't like this slot, but then I saw it pay. Oh, Phil, this is a good slot. The trick with this is don't stay long on it. If you can get it to bonus, happy days, you know. The right hand side has paid me really well. It's through some great multipliers in, but if you can advance on that left hand side, oh my god, what a bonus that is. I've had her at the 4 before. You get her up to the 4 before and the big multiplier, and she's just going to hit you great wins like. Doesn't do it often, but I showed you before the bonus start. I did, Baldy. It's a replay of the bonus that, and I think just they need to get the wee bit of figures at the bottom sorted out somewhere along the line on that. Funny enough, I had actually showed that for the player the other day. He had asked me about it because it showed up in a video I had done lately as well. But what a hit. What a game. That'll pay. 12 quid, okay. Purples always pay. Come on. Never saw that hitting in it. I never saw that. I didn't fancy the first few games, Charlie. I was the same. Do you know something? When I gathered them, I looked down them. Well, Iron Bank, I was thought could have been anything, but I looked down those first few and I thought, hey boy. I expected more from Jackhammer, to be honest, because it played so well on the base. And Falcon Huntress, well, I should have knew it can pay rubbish right now. And Midas. Aye. Helios Fury looked like it was going to go off and then it just stopped. You get a few more wilds into it, it's a great game. Let's see a 10,000x, that'd be nice here at KDM. You and me both, I would love to show you a 10,000x. That would cheer me right up. Welcome anyway. It doesn't save properly. It is to do with the saving. It is. Yggdrasil games and saving, or anything, for the player published that now under Yggdrasil. There's always something about them. You've got to be careful when you're saving them, you know. But they're on to it. They'll get it fixed. They'll get it sorted. Oh, 25 quid there. The auto clicker doesn't let it hang about, but that was alright. That was alright. Let me change my wee list there just right. Now, nice top up. Aye, absolutely. This wee game does that every now and again. I had nearly stopped playing this game, to tell you the truth, and then I get a request it a few times. I have a few Greek subscribers, would you believe, and they don't get the BTG games, but they love to watch them. And there's two of them in particular that always ask me for this. So I tried to play it a few times for them, and I fell in love with the game. On £3 steak. J-Pod John, not my scene, I'm afraid. I'm not a big I'm not massive on taking the stakes up, to tell you the truth. I don't mind popping up to 60p or something like that. I'm not big on taking it much higher, really. I would rather have more bonuses than fewer bonuses and a bigger stake, you know. At 256 in the middle. Aye, that fell. That's when you see it, it's just scary. If you could hit it with a purple, it would be off the scale. Or £4. We're still 9 quid up in this game. I'll take it down to 6:30 here. We'll move on. It's had its time now. This is a game, if you stay on it, it will rinse you like them all, let's face it. I won £1,000 on 20p stake, so you can win any stake. Absolutely you can. I was joking, meant to hit the 10x. Hi, 10k, right, sorry John. Mine was only 350x. Well, if you look back on my videos there, I had a 8,242x on rocket reels the other week there. Just a wee random one. Paid me over 3,000 quid. It was a cracking hit. you wonder where those hits come from when they arrive. You just, the mind can't really take them in at the time. Hang on, you send me a 4-leaf clover. Laura, I'll send you that big Yeti. There'll be some crack for you to wrestle around the living room. I think you'd beat it. There's where we want a multiplier there. But some good wins. Aye, absolutely. I've never really had much of a desire to go above the pound, John, to tell you the truth. I used to play in a pound, that was my bet now, but I don't often reach a pound now. If I'm doing a big Mega Ways bonus hunt or something, and it's going well, I might sneak one in at a pound. Sometimes when I do a joint stuff with Azzy and that, I would get playing at the odd pound one, but I thought we were in there. Seemed to wipe its feet a bit. Angry, do you track your yearly or overall slots position? Sam, I definitely do, 100%, but it's not really in the way you're thinking. I track more my profitability more than anything else, if you know what I mean. I'm not really worried about whether I've made in slots. It's an overall profitability I do, but I do work with a gambling budget. I'm very strict about it, which keeps it separate from your own money, you know what I mean? I kind of keep it out of it. I think when you're just depositing, you know, you're £100, £200, £100, £200, it's going out your bank account, you don't see it coming. There's that many transactions, the bloody thing's flying about. So now what I do is I try to keep it in a pool in PayPal where I can keep an eye on it, but it's also allowing me to build up a specific gambling budget, which I use now, so I can see very easily from it how I'm doing. Been very good lately, I must admit. I've been very lucky lately. Rick and Morty. I can't remember whether you want it, Rick. I think it was Wubba you want it too, wasn't it? Was it Omega Ways or Wubba? Can't remember. We'll do Wubba. Last 2 times I've played this game, I haven't been able to bonus it, but it's played really, really well on the base. But it hasn't bonused in 200 spins both times. Got a bet and slipped in my pocket with a $5 on the Yeti Mo. Don't tell me there's a Yeti horse running today, is there? We'll go 50s in this. Be cheeky about it. What's your day job? My day job, Matt, is I don't have a day job. It's day and night. I'm sitting in front of computers all day, dude. I do various types of consultancy work for people, from IT to finance to troubleshooting. But it puts me in front of computers all day long. So spinning slots in one of them isn't really a task, you know. In fact, it's a bit of an interest. There's always a spare computer, as the man says. Just sub. Thank you very much, John. Ray H, did I miss much? Pop back to 90k Yeti, the star of the show. The star of the show. Come on, little green man at the side here. We need you to pop out. But how good was that the Yeti hit? That before the player come in, put the game on my head, I played the game, and it went off with the guy that wrote it sitting in chat. What was the chances of that happening? That you can't script stuff like that. Like, that cheered me right up there. He's a good guy too. I mean, that fella, he's been very helpful. He's been very, you know, he's a good fella, like. When I was doing my provider slot tournament, I sent emails out to a lot of the providers to ask them for a wee bit of merchandising and stuff like that. No, I was willing to pay for it. And to be honest, most of them directed me to websites where I did buy it. He just sent me stuff for free. And he sent me stuff since. Which was very decent of him, you know, he didn't have to do that, like. Come on, Morty and Rick, you boys. What's going on? Where's that wee pickle Rick fella? Keep up the great content. Nice hitting 90k. Thanks very much, Billy. Aye, so obvious, Charlie. Do you think he flicked the switch for me, did he? Yeah, but it just, that game is, when you see there wasn't that many Yetis there, was there, like? Can you imagine you'd have hit it the way we hit those kings just before it? How much that would have bloody paid, like? But then when you see people getting 90,000 X wins, how the hell would your mind even cope with that? I would get to swing it right now. Let's have a bonus. It's been a wee while, isn't there? A bit of bonus in this.
Very troubling.
Very troubling indeed. Come on, you boy. He used to pop in and that would turn off your auto spins and it would send you nuts. But I don't mind now. Give me a bonus. Oh, even your big man will do. Whoa. Let's hit it. Wouldn't do it, of course.
I'm a pickle.
Ah, you're worse than a pickle. £10. We'll take it, but we'll take it. He can come on every stream. It's going to start flicking switches. Aye, absolutely, Steve. Absolutely. Did I just stop? I just stopped the auto clicker there. It's alright. Oh, look at this garbage. Go away. We're all troubled. Aye, absolutely. Was that really in 10p? No, Ray, it was in 40p. It, the 10p thing, there's something about when you replay, it always shows you 10p at the bottom. They will fix that because, funny, we were chatting about that the other day because it showed up in a video of mine the other day. It completely confused me. That's not hard, let's face it. You made me go back and count. There was 60. Brilliant. 16 Yetis, was it? Brilliant. There could have been a lot more. Look at those kings, boy. Boy. But I didn't, I read it as, I looked at it and I thought, well, the kings paid ready, that's probably going to be an okay win, but I didn't read it at that. I didn't read it at 300 quid, like I read it at 40 quid, you know what I mean? But top symbol, I suppose. Hey, Smithy, thank you very much. We're holding balance right, since the hunt. Just sub last week, one of the best channels I've come across. Thank you very much, Lone Wolf. That's high praise indeed, thank you. Oh, here we go again. Come on, you boy, you do something. Oh, look out. Best friend symbol all the way across, yep. Game's feeling you to take 600. You know something that was putting through my head as well. I'm thinking this thing's trying to make me end with 6 here, which is okay. I can live with that, you know what I mean? I can certainly live with that. A 3 start and a 6 end is a bloody hell of a way to end a stream. I thought that Bob boy had took all my luck last night now. Can you play some old school Bloodlust, please? I will put that down on my list here, and I certainly will. We have quite a long list here, to be honest with you. I'm going to give Rick and Morty a few more spins here. Oh.
Very troubling.
It is very troubling. Finding this game really hard to bonus lately. Don't know why that is. We're doing a 4K subscript. It's flying at the minute, Charlie. I can't believe just the last couple of months there we got a bonus, by God. I think I cried that one in. I suppose we're me 6 and above, are we? It's got to be me 6 or above. Those bottom two are absolute garbage, like. What about throwing me the big one for a change? Just, you know, since we're in a good mood here. Whoa, get away a little bit. Ugh, no, 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 no. No, how to gamble that. But I think we'll take me 6. If we can get it. Don't mug me off. Oh, you dirty dog. Paid better than me 6 anyway. Alright. The bottom two in those games really are just aren't worth at all. You're big fish and fortune. Watching the big telly. Excellent, just the big telly's brilliant. I have a big TV in front of me here I use as a monitor. Gonna keep this in 60 as well. This game hasn't been bad to me lately. Travelling to Newcastle. You on the road again, Ed? Fair play to you. Always welcome, my friend, always welcome. Oh, Streaming Shack, you missed. For the player popped in earlier on, would you believe? And he popped in and just was gathering. So I thought I would play 90k Yeti since he was here. Played 90k Yeti and it saved my whole bloody bonus hunt, would you believe it, like? Paid 300 odd quid, unbelievable. Always driving up and down the country. I used to do that, my God. I used to do 35,000 miles a year driving for work, like. I must admit, I hardly leave the office and the house now at all. It's great. Who had a birthday? Bo had a birthday, had he? And he wants some merch. He's been very decent with merch. I've got to give him that. He's been very, that guy's been very generous, like. Let's have a wee bonus in this. There's a lot. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Usually teases a lot more than that, like. Usually teases a lot more, but that's okay. Cost 9 quid to hit. You would nearly fancy your chances of returning that. There's no point in me taking numbers off you here. It would take all day, so I'll just start clicking. I don't want 12. I want bigger. I want the £60 one. Yes, we want him. Do it. Ah, do it. Do it. Even 30. Jesus. 18, okay, it's not a disaster. I had 4 fish in this the last time. I'm sure that's not probably normal right now. Well, we're sure of 18 quid. It's cost us 9 quid to get, so. It usually does, doesn't it, Andrew? I find this one, it does tease early, but it's like Danger High Voltage does that. Gives you a wee early tease and just occasionally it falls in. Let's get a couple more hits here before we start with the £18 fish, please. Look at that. No fish at all. 360, we'll take that. There's again, that's a nice hit. That's a nice hit. Yeah. Go for it, you boy. Let's hear a few more yeahs from the Codfather. He's the boy. 21 quid we're up to. And we've 18 quid to come. 12 spins away. That's a lot of queens. 12 quid for a win of queens. Jesus Christ. Right, there's our fish now. Let's try and get another one, please. And another one. Even a few of those 3 quid fish with it will do. Oh, we're running out of time here. Come on, you've had plenty of spins, like. Another 3 quid. There he is, but he's caught another tenner with it. This is a good bonus. I mean, it fell in very quick, that bonus, really, didn't it? 66 quid. Gotta be happy with that. 110x. And it didn't take very long to hit, did it? Your 700's maybe not that far off, Charlie. Hi and good luck, first time watching. Swift Swipe. Thank you very much, Swift Swipe. You're more than welcome. You don't usually hit that game as early as that. It usually takes a bit. That game I find takes as much to gather as it does paying usually, you know what I mean? But it is still a fun game. It does X, but you're not getting any easier, hey? No limits. Oh boy, they were brutal to me yesterday, weren't they? 19 bonuses. And I lost a third of mistake. Unbelievable. 19 bonuses. The Walking Dead cat care I had added to my list there. We have quite a long list, the only thing. I will try to get to it. Let's have a bonus. Early. Come on. Yes! Look at that there. Boys are boys. Right. Let's see. Let's no point waiting about. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. We know the capabilities of this game. They cost £1 a hit. Yes, okay. Right, we need to hit this ship. Ugh, how did you miss that? I could throw a stone and hit that, for God's sake, you're that close to it. You wonder why you lost the war? You can't hit a ship that close to you. Do it. Ah, man. Three to go. We're gonna need something to happen here. No. I like the wee mines to fall in. No sign of them either. Oh boy. Not a good bonus, I'm afraid. You will get that a lot in that game. That game hates me at the minute. I don't know what I've done on it. Will not stay on you. You had your chance, you boy. Goonies Return. That was a bad bonus, wasn't it? Can't leave wild slaughter this hot. Hi. They usually do, Jacob. Funny enough, I've noticed that on the live streams. You nearly can sort of tell that your run's over. You just had a spell where you can't bonus then. But we're leaving a profit. That's the main thing. That 90k Yeti win. I like when you get a big win like that, I like to make sure you leave a profit, but that's good shape to be in there at the minute. Like, I'll play this in 50s and hope for a nice early one. This was good to me the last live stream too. Remember it took ages to bonus, and then when it bonused it paid rightly. Have I got Bob's doing all the low limit money? Oh Jimbo, you couldn't have begrudged him that last night. That hunt was going awful. It was going terrible for him. You know, you spend all day gathering them, you've tried your best, and then you just can't provide any entertainment at all. It's very, very frustrating. But I know Bob takes it very... So when he got it turned round, I was really glad for him. Like. And obviously he gets a bit of profit out of it, which cheers everybody up. I normally give him 25 spins before I move on. 25's quite tight. I'll give you that now. When I'm gathering now, Gypsy Cream, I tend to work with 50x, round about 50x. So if it's like a 50p, I'll give them 25 quid, you know. But on live stream, I'll be a wee bit stricter than that. If you're just looking to play that many games, you know. I used to give them 300 and 400 spins every single slot. But it can be an expensive way to play them too when they're in bad form, you know. Thank you very much, Mike. Got 100x on coin flip earlier for a quid. 101 quid in my back pocket. Nice one. This is going to land. It just seems to do nothing for ages, this game, and then it just comes to life. It's certainly doing nothing at the minute. Didn't cover coin flip the other night, it paid 250x. Ah. Played them slightly more on Megaways. Aye, I would give Megaways a bit more, Andrew. I'll give you that. A lot of the Megaways can sort of hold the balance, and if you play them, I used to give a normal slot 300 spins and a Megaways 400, and I sort of brought that down to 2 and 3 lately. And to be honest, I usually work with 2 now completely, but the Megaways, over the longer number of spins, they can hold balance quite well. Takes so long to gather Megaways now. That's the trouble. Are we on for the 999? I'd be very happy to cash out a grand now. Saying Master, I would indeed. But to be honest, I'm quite happy to keep this above 6. It's cheering me up, you know. We'll give this a few more spins. It's doing nothing. Where's your wee man on the rope? Okay, what's your all-time favourite online slot? Oh my god. I don't know. I like so many. I like the variation in them, to tell you the truth. I think my favourite slot of the year has to be Wildflower. 100%. No question about it. It's probably the ultimate slot. But there's so many good slots out there. So many good ones. And I keep finding more. There's a guy in here the other day and gave me a slot, and I'm really enjoying playing it now. Cash Sumer. Right. Let's get a bonus here. I'm going to go right. I'm sick going middle. Win spin. There's no bonus there. See the red key, it don't show very often. I don't think I've ever had a red key. Sometimes when he starts this feature thing, you tend to get a lot of features quite quick together then. We'll give him a few more spins. That was £4 anyway. This one I got made a mistake. Instead of £2.50 I had £20 total bet. I'm trying to try to cancel too late. And it was 200x. Brilliant, Charlie. I love a mistake like that. Like, nothing beats that. Oh, I've just spun on a fiver instead of 50p and it hit. Right, that's £16. That's all you're getting, game. You've had your chance. Fortunes over A. What a good game. Quite enjoyed the Space Invaders game. Got the top bonus 20p twice and won over £150. Was pretty happy. Nice one, Jude. Nice one. Go for the classic. I don't like that old jackpot king thing. That Space Invaders seems to be a nice playable, a bit like Goonies there really. It's a nice playable game. You can get a lot of spins for your money. Just not convinced of where the big win comes on it. But at the end of the day, if you're getting £150 on it, you're happy enough, you know what I mean? Let's go 50s in this as well. Hope for a reasonably quickish bonus. Serendipity. I think I had 3 spins in that, Bob Morley. I think I've spent a couple, just like a couple or 3 spins on it, you know, 3 or 4 spins the way some of them give you to introduce you to them. Hoarders is my favourite game of the year. Aye, Hoarders is a good game, there's no question about it. There's so many of those games out, but they're highly, highly volatile. Really, really volatile, aren't they? Like? That video of mine yesterday proved it. Then you look at what happened with Bob last night, you know. But he'll tell you himself, Hoarders has been cold lately. And then it just hit for him last night. My son's won 25, I think it was that damn max bet thing. I hate that, that shouldn't be there, Charlie, you're right. Hit the bonus first spin, it paid £850. Wasn't great right now, but still. Aye, that max bet, I don't think that button should be there. And if it is, you know, it could be way up in the corner out of the road somewhere. I don't think that's a button that you'd be using in everyday play, and it shouldn't be beside the play button. Like. Definitely not. It's lazy programming to put it beside the play button. I think Space Invaders maxes out at a 500x bonus. I think you could be right. I think you could be right. It's a fun old game right enough. It took me a wee while to bonus it the last time I played it, but it was quite decent in the base. A lot of things happening in it. That's a bonus. Ah. You're careful with some slots, some open a set stake, and if you're not paying attention, it could be a bloodbath in your balance high. They do, that's right, they open on a set stake. Some of them open at the last stake you were playing on, some of them open at the... I noticed that myself. There was one I played on a mirror curve slot, and you're not careful on that, it actually tells you the stake per line. So you're going like, when you bring up the wee table of stake, you go like 50p, and you think, ah, well, I'll play on 50p's, but it's not, it's 50p times 10 is a fiver. You've got to drop it down to the 5p in it, which is really, it's just a weird way of displaying it, you know. I think you have to spoil yourself after a win. Absolutely. I'm going to go and visit Bob's Slots and drink some of his coffee. And hope he's got nice biscuits in. we're talking about doing a wee, maybe doing a wee recording or something, you know. I miss the auto spins, Jimbo, big time. Really, really do. It makes the gathering very different. I mean, even in video slots there, I mean, I'd have threw up 4 screens in video slots and gathered my bonuses quite quickly. Those 19 bonuses on No Limit the other day, spinning those one at a time. 2 of those slots took 2.5 hours to bonus, 2 of them alone. Come on, game. I think our 500 bottom limit has become 600 anyway. We've been sort of spinning rightly there. We still have 65 quid left, so I think I probably will run away at 600. But that's a good bonus. I'll obviously take more, you know. We can complain about the regulations, you know, and there are 1 or 2 that you certainly could be complaining about, but an unregulated industry would be an absolute mess. And none of us would be safe in it, so, you know, we kind of have to accept some problems. Alexander, that new No Limit game, I hear it's the most volatile slot ever. And I mean, the big streamers I noticed that are playing it are saying the same thing. Just be careful on that slot, like. It's certainly going to throw some big wins in, but it's going to rinse a lot of people to get there. Come on, game. We'll let you go to 665 and then we'll move on. That'll be about 13 quid. More than you need, really, when you've been spinning as long. Blazing Raz, a very good slot. It is. Run it at, say, 20p and switch slot the bet's about 20p. Aye, it would be handy if it did keep it sort of around your stake level. That's where it started off. It wouldn't be a hard thing to introduce that, you would imagine. It wouldn't be a hard thing to write that. I've done a bit of computer programming and I don't imagine that being difficult. Okay, fortunes are at, not today. Sometimes takes a wee minute or 2 to bonus that. Sometimes comes quite quickly, but do not underestimate that game. It's a cracker. Griffin's Gold. Love a wee bit of this, like. You still here? I've been done bookies and back. Brilliant. Card read, we've been winning. We've been winning. Although the bonuses are starting to dry up a wee bit here lately, but we're alright. We're still in good nick. Firehawker gave me a 3600x win. Oh, Swift Swipe cracker. I haven't played a lot of it. I've played a wee bit of that game, but I'm going to play a lot more of it. It's, I think that's probably their best one yet, Firehopper. And to get one better than Jam and Jars is going to be one hell of a feat. I would like to bonus this now. This would cheer me right up. They don't have Firehopper here. There he is. There's Aussie Gambling, look. Ozzy, did you see that bloody 90k Yeti hit? My god. Unbelievable. There's no fire hopper here on. Where are my video slots? They don't have it, sure they don't. I think I've said stakes should be lowest it can, then raise to the stake you want, not like £5 then have to reduce. Aye. There's a lot of them start at the pound, which is very dangerous. If it was sitting up at £20 or something like that, you might notice it more, but the pound one's very easy to. Oh aye. You can spin this game for quite a while waiting, and the bonus is the only problem with it. But it has its moments. Rewind 53 minutes to see the 90k Yeti hit. Excellent. Gotta love it. I must put it on Twitter too, because he's active on Twitter, that guy. Really nice fellow, that. Snooker and the GG's, best of luck. Thank you very much, Gypsy Crane. Good to see you again. Not going to hang about long today, really. As I say, we're going now, what, just 2.5 hours there now. We've been going like rightly. Let me just check my wee list, see if I'm missing anything. I think everything's alright. There's a couple of wee games there that we said we'd play, but I can play them in a bonus hunt. There's no big panic in it. Come on, game. You know we want a bonus. I actually done £100 spin in Big Bass. Jesus, £100. That's a bit of a heavy spin. Phone was in my chest, must have been pressing buttons. Brilliant. Did you win with the spin? Aye, that's felt sick after that. Probably sounds like you didn't. There's nothing worse. I did something similar. I think it was like a 50 quid or something like that. I was spinning on 5 quids and spun 50 quid away. But the annoying thing was I had 200 quid in and had been building it up. And that just took it all away off me again. It was a couple of hours work just down the pan. I was very disappointed. There's a line of kings. No, look down, my balance was gone. I see, that's the problem. Ed Boy. The streams there, we streaming shack there, there's those guys there together on the streaming shack thing. Ed Boy Slots, he fell asleep with his auto clicker on the other night and woke up £200 richer. Yeah, that'll not happen often. It'll probably go the other way most times. Any pop game into one of your videos sometime. Colin, I will indeed. I will indeed. I don't play enough of them pop games. You are right, I do need to play more of those. It's the saving. You can only save them for 24 hours. Those ones are with, I think they're actually less maybe, the Yggdrasil games, so you're always wary of them. So they tend to be last on your list, so you don't always get to them. I think that's maybe it. But I'll make a point of it. I do need to play more of those pop games. They are brilliant. Super games. That new one, that Piggy one too is brilliant. Each version's better than the version before. What's the most expensive item on your favourite takeout menu? Give that a whirl. I wouldn't have a clue. I don't really spend a lot of time dwelling on these things. I go in, hit, bang and out again. I could tell you what my last order from a takeaway was. What did I order last? Ordered from a restaurant, local restaurant the last day. I had ordered an artisan burger and chunky chips, which was absolutely beautiful, and ordered a chicken stack on champ, which I then heated up for my lunch the next day. Pink elephants 2. Oh, we are in, we are in. I don't know if I'll manage to get to it, Steve, but I will certainly try. I'll add it to my list anyway. Pink elephants 2. Right, this can be anything. But that's a good start. Move down now, that's it. I fell asleep with Mez in front in first place in a huge £5 poker tournament, got blinded out. Ah, you see, that's just horrible. We need another wild here. We really do. He's done his job. If you could land it while he's still knocking about on the left hand side too, it would be better. Yep, absolutely, Colin, you're right. The ones with the coins about that, I don't understand that whole coins and level thing. They don't need to have that. It's a confusion that doesn't need to be there. I really don't know who that's for. Oh boy, we needed you to arrive. We really needed you to arrive. Right, come you over to the left. If you can get the third one on this, it turns really interesting. But you need the two of these to hit. If you need the two of these fellas to hit when they're both at a ×5, it doesn't matter what they hit, it'll be a good hit. You just need that ×1 raised a bit. Look at him missing. Oh man. Look where they are. Get out of that corner, lads. Dear oh dear. We need to hit this ×1. We really do. We're running out of spins. Jesus. Awful. Nope, can't hit him for love nor money, boy. Last spin it is, really. No, we've won after this anyway. Hey, come on now. Stay over there at least. That missed. Unbelievable. Last spin. Unbelievable that missed there. It missed again. Okay. I could put recorded in front of my head. Very good. That had chances and just didn't do it. But okay, 25 quid. Cost us 13 quid. We took 25, so it's profit on the slot. It is profit on the slot. Which I suppose we can't really complain about. Yates of Olympus. I think I'm going to make this my last game regardless, folks. I'm well aware now that we're running sort of 2 3/4 hours, and I think I really don't like to go over the 3 if I can avoid it, you know. We all have things to do. I'm sure you have things to do, so I'll not stay much longer. I'll play this one for a wee minute or two and see if we can't bonus this one. Any of the rest of them there that I have a couple more on my list there that I didn't get to play, I'll play them in bonus hunts, or I'll actually save them for the next live stream. That tends to be the way I operate. Now this game has never paid me, so it would be really good if it paid me today, wouldn't it? That's a 50p bet. I think that's enough in this game, to tell you the truth. That turned on. I wouldn't really want to be. Aye, we could raise it, but I don't really see we need to, you know. We don't need to have a punt. We sort of have made a profit here, you know what I mean? I'm happy enough just to play a few slots out and see what happens. Pirate Page yet. I didn't get to it, Michael, no, but I will. What I'll do, as I say, I'll save it for the next time and I'll play it. Let's face it, it's some bonus hunts every other day anyway. It's a game I like. It's a game I quite like. That purple let me down again lately there, didn't it? Not Pirate Page. I would like to bonus this. I would like to bonus this and actually get paid on it. Just once. Times, appreciate all greatly, no problem. KDM, thank you very much. All feedback's good. There's 3 scatters, not enough. 4 we need. That new version of this is much worse. I played that once and just binned it. Never again. That Starlight Princess thing, it's awful. Absolutely terrible. Keep seeing big wins in this. People having 500x's and 100x's and all sorts of stuff. Here, we did rightly there. We got a good run of games after our bonus hunt. We still have more than we started the bonus, or we ended the bonus hunt with, so we've had a good old run there. Like everything else, your only way after that's down, isn't it, really? So there's not much point in hanging about to go down. No, thing about gambling, mate, mainly is to know when to leave at the right time. 2 minutes in profit and think we can't lose until it's all gone. That's right, Charlie. Many times, even at the start, if I look back at my first couple of live streams, I was very quick to spunk away a couple of £100, which doesn't make any sense. I've started to keep those wee balances. They make a difference. The next time when I come to play, I'm only throwing £100 top up in or something like that. You know, it makes a big difference. Fire in the hole, I just hit 365x. Excellent, Jacob. Good man. Not a game I get paid well on. I'm glad to see somebody hitting on it. 365x is a nice hit. Oh, I'm yawning there, it's alright. Also, I set a budget. You've got to work with a budget, Michael. If you can keep the whole thing inside the budget where it's comfortable, then you'll have fun. Because these slots are fun, there's no question about it. But if your week's finances is dependent on it, then it's probably not fun, let's face it. I double up and normally just take it out. A lot of people like that, Michael, yep. A lot of people like that. I've tried to learn lately to cash out and not leave in, because of a habit of running 600 when 400 would do, you know what I mean? I'm trying to do a wee bit more sensible. I'm working with that PayPal account now, and I withdraw to it as a sort of a holding account, and I'm finding that it's keeping me better, controlling the whole thing better than having it just coming directly from my bank. Absolutely, Charlie. That's exactly it. I think I started off yesterday's video with that, saying this is a do as I say, not as I do moment. Please gamble responsibly, but here's me gambling not too responsibly. Isn't that just it? This game is 35 quid off us. Unbelievable. I use that PayPal that way too. Absolutely, Mo. I have 2 accounts in it. The one that I use for my gambling, and another one that I use then for paying bills and stuff like that. Like an administrative one, which is a business one really. So you just dump money back and forward then. And then I have that wee crypto balance as well now in there too, which is useful. I sort of toss into it there. 12 quid, we needed that the way you were playing. We did need that the way you were playing. You robbing old dog. Oh. Helps I have a separate card in my account for gambling with. Best way to do it, Michael. Best way to do it. Keep it separate. I find now since I'm working with that, it just, even being able to just pop into PayPal and see the balance, it's keeping you, it just keeps the whole thing fresher in your head of where you're at any one time. Obviously if I get a big cash out, there'll be some go to the bank account. So if a gambling was a hobby, totally try stamp collecting. It's all those gambling transactions on the statement don't do your credit rating any good. They really don't. Banks and all that panic a wee bit, so that's another reason why I've started using the PayPal thing. It'll make a hell of a lot less transactions on my account. It's just the wee constant daily gambling transactions. It starts to look like you've got a problem. And they don't understand streaming, there's no point in trying to explain it to them. This is going nowhere. Oh, he says, get me a multiplier on there. Get me a multiplier. Put your arm up, you boy. Lift your arm, you big old tube. What have you got to do to get a multiplier? Unbelievable. Autograph class far worse, oh god. Yes, Jonathan, absolutely, that's right. Anyone thinking of getting a mortgage, use a separate account for gambling to what you use for bills and every day. 100%. It will screw you up. Even your credit rating's not bad, it's just the fact that when they see that, they are going to panic. I give me a multiplier now when there's no wins, you boy. That's what I find with this game. Lloyd's blank there by your side when you get a danger bonus. I sat beside you. Tell you to take the safe option. That's your bank manager. And your barman, he's sitting on the other shoulder saying, go ahead, gamble it. Why not? What the hell? Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have 2 roulette spins with that 40 quid. And we'll leave it 600, okay? I think that's as good a way to end that as any. We will have 2 multipliers. These are nearly double spins because I'll be in quids rather than 50p's, which is where it should be, but oh, look at all those multipliers. That would have been mine there, so would that, so would that. Ah, God. 17's one of my numbers. Ah, boy, oh boy, this is a bad idea, but okay. We're here now. I'm just going to do my usual stuff. Oh, missed. Hold on. 18, 19, and 20. Right. 2 spins of 20 quid. I can't believe that my bloody number was a multiplier there just before we come in. Should have been a wee bit quicker, angry. But alright. It means nothing in this caper. Thicking it up. You love that, Charlie. You love that thicking it up thing. Where are you going? Where are you going? One's no good to man or beast. No good to man or beast. One more. Yeah, we got 15. Multipliers haven't been great. I'll take a wee 0. 13 will do, that's one of mine.
13. Black.
We get one more spin then. Go on Tinder, search over 60s and spend their money. I don't know, that sounds like a lot of old hassle there to me, boy. Where would you keep the 60-year-old? Would you keep them in the shed or somewhere? Come on 11. You would just top a really nice day off. 0 will do, 0 will do. 3, okay.
3. Red.
My number is 5 your number, is it, Charlie? 5, always 5 covered. It's those numbers that I've covered there, that's pretty much my standard cover there. Sometimes I vary, 24, 30. I'd swap between the two of them sometimes, but that's pretty much my numbers every time. And I double up the same 3. Number 20 will do. Just looking a big hit here really, aren't we, before we leave? Isn't that what we want? 27, you're beside, look at that.
Red.
The 3 numbers beside you I have, you dog. One more spin. 20 again. And 26. 26 is the one we want. Right beside 0. Oh, you're way the wrong way. Right beside 17 too, you're a dirty
red.
dog. Right, okay. That's that. We had our fun there. We got 3 or 4 spins. That's enough of that. I'm leaving at 600, folks. I had 300 quid in, and the way that hunt was going, I thought I was looking at an absolute disaster there. So to double my money, here I'm happy, like. Is it just a coincidence of a zigzag pattern and a few on the board angry? No, Sam, it's just coincidence, mate. Just coincidence. I've built up to those numbers and time just with that, you know. I've just ended up doing them that way. The way I click them in there zigzag, but that's not the way I've done them, if you know what I mean. Listen, thanks very much, folks. Thank you very much, Charlie. Thank you very much, Mo. As always, you guys are absolutely brilliant. One wee point I do need to make, by the way, just about mods. Charlie, Mo and Lindsay there, they're in charge of chat. We had a wee conversation there. I had a couple of messages from people about someone getting banned lately. That's the mods' territory. They'll make that decision. If they ban you, you bloody needed it. Nothing to do with me whatsoever. They are in charge of that bit, and I'm 100% behind their decision every time. So if you did get banned, I apologise, but you must have been acting the leg. Anyway, that's where we're done with that. Thanks very much, everybody. See you all again very soon. Please stay safe and watch those old No Limits, hey? 90k, yeah. Would you bloody believe it, huh? Thanks, folks.